guys, and welcome back to the Philly and Pack podcast. My name is Ethan Jennings, and with me is my friend and colleague, Lam Ngafisen. How you doing, Lam?
I'm doing great. This is our third video today, so we are grinding it out here in my basement. So, yeah, we're going to hump into our Big Ten predictions this season.
First team up here is the Illinois Fighting Illini. Illinois is on their way up. Lovie Smith, I don't know what he's doing with Illinois, but they're somehow decent. And this year I've given them a 7-5 record. They have a pretty easy schedule. Obviously the Big Ten West. The Big Ten West is not, the strongest. It's getting stronger though. So yeah, I'm giving Illinois a 7-5 record here. This is actually like a consensus between both of us, so we don't have different records for our teams.
We're just gonna take whatever we can take. Indiana here, we have them going 8-4. I mean,
a solid team.
But yeah, they're a solid team. They didn't really lose much in the draft either, which helps their case here.
Yeah, Indiana last year, I thought for most of the season should have been a top 25 team. They're a very underrated team. Of course, losing to Tennessee in like the Gator Bowl or something did not help their case.
It didn't.
But I think that they're gonna go 8-4 here. I think they could pull off. They have the potential to pull off some big upsets. They have some big games at home this year from the Big Ten East. But yeah, moving on to Iowa here, another 8-4 team, small step down from last season.
Yeah, I really like Iowa as a team
like them.
here. I mean, they have so much talent. Of course, they lost A.J. Epinesa,
and Nate Stanley.
Yes, that is a huge hit to their team. But I mean, their secondary is never going to be bad.
Yeah.
They have going into this year, I'm not sure what their offense is going to look like. I mean, they haven't really been known that much for their offense, but I feel like their defense can take them a lot of places. And they're just a sturdy team, and I feel like they're getting to that point where I can see them contending for a
Big Ten title.
For a Big Ten title.
And this could also be a pretty big down season for Iowa. I don't think they'll do worse than 4-8. I doubt they ever will, but Iowa, they did lose some of their big time players. But moving on to Maryland, they started out the season looking like the best team in the Big Ten, and they ended up 4-8, 5-7 or something like that. But Maryland, they're going 3-9 here. However, Tua's brother is their quarterback now.
So
I don't know how good Tua's brother is.
Family genetics.
Hopefully, that's what Maryland wants. I don't want
probably
that.
not, but you got to give them some hope. Anyways, here we have Michigan. I'm not sad about what I'm gonna say, but I just feel bad for you guys. But yeah, you guys are going 4-8. I mean,
they lose so much.
You looked pretty pathetic last season, and you lost a lot of talent. I mean, oh my goodness, it's gonna be amazing to watch you guys struggle.
Michigan
performed in big games.
The only game that they even came close to winning in a game that was against a really good team was somehow against my Nittany Lions. But what was his name?
Still lost
Bell?
that game.
Yeah, they dropped a pass in the end zone. You guys were overrated last year. They're going to come into the season probably a top 25 team, top 15 team, and you're just going to blow it. I mean, you almost lost to Army last year.
I don't know why Joe Harbaugh's still there. But
John Harbaugh, right? Or is it Jim Harbaugh?
Jim Harbaugh. I don't know why Jim Harbaugh is still there, but you guys like him, so keep losing. Anyways, coming to my favorite team, Michigan State. Sparty on here, but I have them going 7-5, 6-6. Whatever you
he doesn't even want to say
whatever you think might be the right thing here. I have them winning the BYU game. He doesn't. So that's where we kind of split on this.
Yeah, this is.
But either way, I feel like I love Michigan State. But if their new recruits this year are not godly talented, then we are just gonna be a kind of mid-level team. We're always gonna make a bowl game, but you know.
Michigan State's a bowl game team. They'll probably play in the Pinstripe Bowl against.
We're not
doing the ACC this year. Yeah, y'all probably play NC State or Wake Forest in the Pinstripe Bowl this year.
So I mean, yeah, I really want us to be good, but this is gonna take a couple more years. Anyways, here we have Minnesota.
Yeah,
This
PJ Fleck is
this
so
team's
good.
offense is actually scary
Insane.
good. Like, if you actually look at the talent they have here.
They have multiple first-round prospects on their offense right now.
Yes. I mean,
Yeah.
this is a team I think this is a team that's definitely ready to maybe contend for the Big Ten championship this year, barring that Penn State and Ohio State don't run through everyone, and Wisconsin. So they have some obstacles in their way. But if they can get a couple surprise wins here, I wouldn't be too surprised.
Yeah,
if they
I
end up
don't
in the
think
championship
Minnesota's really playing anybody. I don't think Minnesota's playing any of those like big time teams this year. I don't think they play Ohio State, Michigan State, or Penn State from the East this year. I think they do play Indiana or something, but I think Minnesota's just a better team here. Which brings us to Nebraska. A game I might be going to if they have fans this year. Penn State at Nebraska. But Nebraska,
I mean,
3-9. I don't know what you guys are doing. Every year you're like, this is our year. We're gonna, this Scott Frost's gonna bring us to the promised land. It's just not happening this year. You guys have too many tough opponents coming out of the East. Penn State's gonna be. They're gonna take a big step this year. I think. I hope.
yeah.
But yeah.
That's them. We have Northwestern here at 5-7.
Smart kid school.
Yeah, this is the smart kid school. Okay, so,
Is it Michigan State Northwestern like week 1 this year? I think so, isn't it? It's early in the season, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, it is. I mean, yeah, thank you Northwestern for that, but yeah, your team is what it is for now. I don't see you guys taking much of a big step this season. Anyways, moving on to the big state's enemy. I think everyone knows what we're talking about here. It's Ohio State. I mean, how many years do they have to win the Big Ten championship? How many years do they have to be ranked ahead of every team, even though they're not as good as?
I'm still mad
other
about
teams?
2016. We have to cut this out, but I'm saying it anyway.
I mean,
Like, why? How were they number 3 when they didn't win their division in 2016? It just baffles me, okay?
I mean,
But there's Justin Fields is going to be too good. He might even win the Heisman this year. Ohio State's going 12-0 here for the Buckeyes are going to win the division and probably the Big Ten championship.
we're not saying that yet. Yeah.
But it's
we're
my
gonna
Nittany
hold it
Lions
up.
now. Happy times. We're 11-1. Our one loss, of course, being Ohio State. But hey.
Actually, we had a little argument on this record.
You shut up. No, they're not. They're not. No.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. They're not losing to Virginia Tech on the road. If they're not going to lose to Pitt on the road, they're not losing to Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech, 9-3. One of those losses being to Penn State.
No, they're gonna be 10-2. Congratulations, you guys are beating Penn State. If you guys remember, I mean,
We're still not losing to Virginia Tech.
I mean,
Why do you keep saying this?
There's always at least one team.
Nope, you're wrong.
That you guys will play that you guys think you will easily run over, and then things.
Since when has that been happening? Who did we lose to last year that we were going to easily run over and we lost to?
I mean, I just see it happen.
Minnesota and Ohio State were both undefeated when we played them.
I mean, I just see something happening with that team. I mean, they're still going to have a great season. Penn State is definitely being consistently good now.
11-1, thank you. Moving on.
10-2.
11-1. Stop it.
Purdue.
11-1. Purdue
Purdue.
is 4-8. No, they're not 10-2. What are you talking about? Purdue's 4-8. Thank you. Penn State's 11-1 though.
10-2. Yeah. So Purdue, I love their wide receiving core. They have a lot
That's
of.
it. That's all they have.
That's it. Next.
Stops there. Purdue, good wide receiving core. Everything else, bad. Purdue,
Anyways,
4-8.
Rutgers, the doormat of every Big Ten team.
Go back to the American Athletic
I
Conference. We
love-
want West Virginia.
Yeah,
or Pitt.
I love when we face them. It's
Such a nice feeling.
It's a nice game to watch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I gave Rutgers' win against
If
they're
there's
playing
any-
some FCS team
If
this
there's
year.
any Rutgers fan watching us right now, I mean,
I don't know what's happening to you guys. You guys used to be good
I mean-
for some reason, but now
you know you're bad, so you can't get mad at us. Anyways, yeah, Wisconsin, our last team here. Of course, being a Green Bay fan, I hear a lot about Wisconsin. I'm not a fan of them, but you know they're still a good team. Of course, losing Jonathan Taylor, that will be definitely a bit of a knock on them.
but that's really only
But
their big
that's
loss.
I mean, their offensive line
And
is still
Zach
intact.
Bond is replaceable. But yeah,
Yeah.
Wisconsin, this could be a 12-0 team. They don't
Yeah.
play anybody big out of the East, which means that really to me, you know, obviously Iowa's always an obstacle. But the only team that I could really see them losing to this season from the Big Ten West is Minnesota.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's always very much a Wisconsin thing to lose one game that they just shouldn't lose. They'll
Sure.
probably play, like, I don't know, Nebraska on the road and lose this year. Who knows? But that concludes this video from the Big Ten. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe for more sports videos, and see you guys next time.